This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. Shalom, shalom. Before I start this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all your brethren teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. It's the brother Dama Agabar with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. All right, and this is the spirit that all you Israelites should be in, is a hastening that we may be loosed from the captivity that we're under here in Babylon the Great, and all Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth under the Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the biblical Edomites, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and especially here in the West, in America. All right. And we are literally dying each and every day that we are here in this society, whether it's through the food, whether through, the air, through the fabrics, through the philosophies, spiritually, physically, we're being killed every day in this man's society, man. We're being dumbed down through the chemicals in the water. We're being hurt through the genetically modified organisms that this guy is presenting as food, through sugar, through, everything that we are, consuming and digesting on a daily basis, man. It's literally having a negative effect on our lives, man. Our children are being dumbed down. They say that the even the penis sizes here of every male in America is shrinking, annually because of just of all the poison and just the wickedness of this man's society, man. We're being literally violated and killed every single effing day here, man. All right. And our prayer and hope that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, return speedily and hastily take us out of this captivity, man, because this is not life. We are not living. We're dying a slow death every single day. We're here in Babylon the Great, man. And if you call yourself an Israelite, your mind frame should be on the kingdom of heaven, the return of Yahweh Shai, getting this man from off of our backs, man, so that we can be in the kingdom of heaven, so that we can be changed, so that we could be, in our rightful position as Yasha Allah, the princes of the power, and in rulership, and in power and having power and governance over the whole planet Earth, man. All right, because being here in this place, this is not it, man. Like it tells you in let me get that real fast. Where is it? I don't think it's Habakkuk. What is it? That's not it. What is that? Micah. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. Micah. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. This is Micah 2 and 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." You see, America is not our rest, man. All right, we wasn't brought here to prosper. We wasn't brought here to be, in our royal position as the rulers of the earth. We were brought here as a punishment, man. All right. But you got a lot of Jake who still loves it here in Babylon the Great, even though we're being destroyed and killed every damn day here in this society, Bert. All right. And this is for the word rest. It's manawa. If I'm saying that right. Manawa. It says a resting place, rest, quietness. You see, an abode, comfortable, ease, quiet, resting place. You see, because America is not our resting place. This is not the kingdom of heaven, man. And like I said, we were brought here to serve punishment for our rebellion against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we're hey, it has been exactly that, man. This place is horrible. This place is just wicked, man. And you're being literally killed every single day here. Because I was reading this article. Look at this shit, man. This is just horrible. This shows you that America is on its way out and this place is about to be destroyed, man. Look at this shit. It says America is wrapped in miles of toxic lead cables. And if you don't know, lead is very harmful to humans, man. All right. And I'm going to show you this. It says telecom companies laid them decades ago and thousands were left behind, posing a hidden health hazard today. So you can see this place is not our rest, man. And this is just one, instance. Like I said, physically, spiritually, You know, in every aspect, we're being literally destroyed here each and every day that we're here in Babylon the Great, man. Like I said, from the food to the water that you're drinking, you got fluoride in the water, astrazine. These people are popping all these different pills and opioids. The medical field destroys you. The so-called the religious institutions in this place spiritually kills you. The air that you're breathing is literally killing you with all the different chemicals and chemtrails and geoengineering. So just on every level and every aspect of life, as we're here in Babylon the Great, we are being poisoned. We are being dumbed down. We are being ultimately destroyed, man. All right. And like I said, if you're not in the spirit of that exile that is hastening to be loose from the bands of his captivity, then you're a damn idiot, man. All right. And you deserve everything that you're getting here in Babylon the Great. It says AT&T, Verizon, and other telecom giants have left behind a sprawling network of cables covered in toxic lead that stretches across the U.S. Under the water, in the soil, and on poles overhead, a Wall Street Journal investigation found. See? As the lead degrades, it is ending up in places where Americans live, work, and play. This lead can be found on the banks of the Mississippi River in Louisiana, the Detroit River in Michigan, the Willamette River in Oregon, and the Passaic River in New Jersey. And you know that all these different rivers and streams and lakes, they all connect in some way. So all of this water is contaminated with lead, and it ends up what? The fish are swimming in it. It ends up in your drinking water, and your tap water, and your toilets, and the water that you bathe in every day. And it's just a continuous cycle of death and destruction and corruption, man. It says, according to the journal test of samples from nearly 130 underwater cable sites conducted by several independent laboratories, the metal has tainted the soil at a popular fishing spot in New Iberia, Louisiana, at a playground in Wappingers Falls, New York, and in front of a school in a suburban New Jersey. You see? So this shit is everywhere, man. So we're literally being attacked. Why do you think cancer is at an all-time high? Cancer rates are exploding. Sickness is just exploding everywhere you look, man. The people here are being destroyed and diminished here. And like I said, you got Israelite groups talking about having 10-year plans. Why the hell would you want to be here another 10 years, man? Here it is. You want to be here another 10 years, you might drop dead of cancer. We all are riddled with cancer and all type of different sicknesses. You have microplastics in your blood. You're drinking. We're just being slowly killed here every single day, man. And this is why, we're praying that the Lord is speeding up the time so we can get the hell up out of this place, man. And that's why ultimately we're going to have to, when the elect are beamed up, we're going to shed these bodies, man. Hey, this flesh and this blood and this body cannot make it into the kingdom of heaven, man. This body needs to be dumped immediately, man. This shell needs to be flushed down the toilet, man. All right. Because it's too polluted and too corrupted to even be in the presence of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So we're literally going to shed these bodies and get those new extraterrestrial bodies, man. All right. And this is why, the Israelites and the government of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai needs to be established on this earth. Because in the kingdom of heaven, you're not going to have industries that pollute and that corrupt the earth. You're not going to have lead cables that are tainted and decaying and leaching lead into the soil, into the water, and into playgrounds and parks, and destroying the people, man. It's just not gonna happen. But under this damn devil, man, shit like this is happening all over the earth, man. It says the U.S. has spent decades eradicating lead from well-known sources such as paint, gasoline, and pipes. The journal investigation reveals a hidden source of contamination, more than 2,000 lead-covered cables, that hasn't been addressed by the companies or environmental regulators. See, so they know these things are there, but they're not addressing them. They're not doing anything about it because ultimately they don't give a damn. All right. They're just looking to make profits. And if it kills a lot of you people and gives you cancer and harms your children's mental development, hey, they don't give a damn. All right. They're just looking to make money. Which shows you that this guy is not a wise judge. Scripture tells you that a wise judge won't destroy his people. And through the prudence of a well-ordered man, the city shall be inhabited. Things will be well ordered. And that's not the case here, man. All right, we're under the most basis of men. It says these relics of the old Bell System regional telephone network and their impact on the environment haven't been previously reported. Lead levels in sediment and soil at more than 4 dozen locations tested by the journal exceeded safety recommendations set by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. At the New Iberia fishing spot, lead leaching into the sediment near a cable in June 2022 measured 14.5 times the EPA threshold for areas where children play. So they don't give a goddamn, man. And this is why if you call yourself an Israelite and you're not in the spirit of wanting to get the hell up out of here, man, there's something wrong with you. All right? You love your captivity. Really, you think this place is the kingdom of heaven, man. We need to get the hell up out of here yesterday, man. All right? It says, we've been fishing here since we were kids, said Tyron Jones, 27 years old, who grew up a few blocks away. And that sounds like a so-called Negro. It says, for many years, telecom companies have known about the lead-covered cables and the potential risk of exposure to their workers, according to documents and interviews with former employees. They were also aware that lead was potentially leaching into the environment, but haven't meaningfully acted on potential health risks to the surrounding communities or made efforts to monitor the cables. And you see why I read that Micah 2:10? This is not our rest. It will destroy you with a sword, with a sword destruction. Matter of fact, let me get that again, man. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. You see, this is not a place where we weren't brought here to have that comfort. We were brought here to serve captivity and punishment from the Heavenly Father. And he put the worst of the heathen over us in his captivity, man. You see, it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. See? And this is part of that sword destruction that we're being destroyed with. And if this information like this wouldn't come out, Jake wouldn't even know that they're being contaminated with lead, with the wire cables hanging over their houses, their apartments, in the water, in the soil, in every goddamn thing. You wouldn't even know that, man. You know? It says, doctors say that no amount of contact with lead is safe, whether ingested or inhaled. And you better believe we're ingesting that shit in some way, shape, form, or fashion, man. And it's not healthy. But like I said, which is why the health of Americans are just at the worst it's ever been. You know? And these devils know that things like this are happening. But guess what? They don't give a damn about you, man. All right? Which is why we need the kingdom of heaven. Which is why we need, matter of fact, well, this is why we need Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. I'm going to come back here. Profitable. No. Was that Ecclesiastes 10? Right. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse, I start at 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. And that's Esau, Edom. This is the leaders of America. This is exactly what they are. Unwise kings, man. And he is destroying the people. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in the authority, the city shall be inhabited. Here's the point. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And the Lord gave the hand into Esau, Edom, the wicked. You know, he gave it to the most basest of men because we had to learn, both sides of the coin. We had to learn what pure, true, unadulterated wickedness truly is like. All right. And that's why he has Esau, Edom in power right now, man. And we are truly seeing when the law, statutes, and commandments and the righteousness of the Lord is not implemented in the earth, man, exactly what can happen. And this is why people are so destroyed. People are so sick. You know, people are so confused. You know, wells are jumping out of the ocean. You know, everything is literally dying under the hands of this unjust king, man. You know, it says the power of earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. You see, which that's going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. When the Lord sends back Yahweh Shai to come and to judge and to uproot the wicked out of rulership and out of this earth, man. It says, doctors say that no amount of contact with lead is safe, whether ingested or inhaled, particularly for children's physical and mental development. You see? So our children are being harmed here under this damn man's rulership. The children are not safe. All right. And like I said at the beginning of the video, all of us, we're not operating on any real level right now, man. We're all corrupted. We're all being destroyed. We're all suffering. We're all dying a little bit each and every day, man. You see? You know? So if you think you're on some type of level, you better think again, man. Hey, you're only a small percentage of the men and women that we should be here, man. Because we're being ultimately destroyed and annihilated under this man's rulership. It says, even without further exposure, lead can stay in the blood for about 2 or 3 months, which is long enough to jack you up or to give you cancer, you know. and be stored in bones and organs for longer. Risks include behavior and learning problems and damage to the central nervous system in children, as well as kidney, heart, and reproductive problems in adults, according to U.S. Health Agency. So, like I said, we're only a shell of what we could truly be, man. Mentally, physically, you know, we're all dying every freaking day here, man. We're deteriorating here. We're withering away, man. It's a very, very slow death, man. It says the journal's findings suggest there is a significant problem from these buried lead cables everywhere, and it's going to be everywhere, and you're not even going to know where it is in a lot of places, said Linda Birnbaum, a former EPA official and director of National Institute of Environment, Health, and Sciences. You see? I don't even need to read no more. See, it's like this. These cables like this is where these people are walking. They don't even know that lead is having a serious effect on their health, man. You see? And they know that this shit is happening. So I don't need to read no more. That was pretty much the gist of it. But this is why we need to get the hell up out of here, man. Let me get this. I think it's Mark 13, the one in Mark 13. We need to get the hell up out of here. You see? This is a Mark chapter 13, verse 20. It says, and except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days, you see. And that's why, time is speeding up. The Lord is speeding things up so we can get the hell up out of here. Because otherwise, if Esau was to continue on doing what he's doing and operating how he's operating and totally defiling and corrupting the earth, everybody would pretty much just drop dead. It wouldn't be no flesh left to be saved because you would either die of cancer, you would die of some type of ailment, or you would, just physically or mentally just destroy yourselves with with abusing yourself, alcoholism. He'll just destroy every goddamn body, man. If he was to go on and the Lord didn't shorten these days to destroy this devil, man, because he's out of control, man, and he needs to be taken out of power. All right, let me get this last precept. Trying to think where it was. Let me see. Where is that? Here we go. 2 Ezra 13. 2 Ezra 2. Let me read this, man. And this is why we're hastily waiting to get the hell up out of here, because we know that the Lord has great things prepared for the elect of the nation of Israel, and eventually all Israel, man. But it's only going to start once this devil is taken out of power, and the Lord establishes his government and his righteousness upon this earth under Yahweh Shai, the 144,000, King David, and the elect, man. And this is 2 Ezra, and this is where our hope lies, man. Because we know that this is not forever. We know that, this is not the end all be all of, existence here on the planet Earth is what we're dealing with. And this is what, is keeping the hopeful elect in good spirits. And this is what's keeping that battery in our back, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, is that we know that better days are coming, man. And this is 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 10. It says, thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these everlasting tabernacles which I had prepared for them. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. See, because the Lord, when he gathers the elect and he changes us and put the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward, inside of us, and give us those new extraterrestrial bodies, man. All right. The life on this planet is going to change as we know it. The earth is going to go back to paradise, to Eden, and it's going to be governed by a righteous government, and we're going to have all the answers. We're going to have all this earth back in paradise. No more poison in the water, no more lead leaching into the soil, no more genetically modified organisms. All this bullshit that Esau, all his artificial bullshit that he has been using and established on this earth is not going to exist, and everything is going to go back to its pureness, man. This earth is going to be refreshed, and everything is going to be made new. He's going to hit the ultimate reset and refresh button on this planet Earth, man. The air, the soil, the water is all going to be pure and untainted and unmanipulated, and these other heathen nations are going to literally live and thrive in a righteous society under the Israelites, you know? It says, go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you. See? So pray for a few days. Pray that the Lord hurry up and get us the hell up out of here, man. Because we're dying here. It says that ye may be, it says, go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, you see? And that's why, the Lord has, brought this whole thing upon the elect on faith. We're faithfully waiting for these days to be established. We're patiently waiting for the Lord to establish this promise and to do everything he said that he was going to do. You see, it says, mother, embrace thy children and bring them up with gladness and make their feet as fast as a pillar. For I have chosen thee, saith the Lord. You see? And that's what we're ultimately waiting for, the kingdom of heaven to be established. It's already, in another dimension, it's already prepared, man. But we just have to go through this, process of, this captivity, watching Esau destroy the whole planet Earth and do his nastiness. But we know at the end of the day, it's all gonna be ended. It's all gonna be destroyed, and the Lord is gonna, clean up this planet Earth and take the cancer, Esau, Edom, out of the earth in due time, man. So, just want to go into that little lesson, just showing you that, hey, man, this place is definitely not our rest, man, and we're being destroyed here each and every day. And the main point is to repent, and pray that the Lord hastening the return of Yahushua HaMashiach to save us and to deliver us, man, and get us from up under this damn devil, man. Because we're dying a slow death every day we're here, man. And we're looking for the days where the kingdom of heaven is coming, where plenteous is made ready. No more death, no more, injustices, no more, oppression from our oppressors, man. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, put in the spirit of me to do this lesson. Until the next one, Shalom.